So my name is Andrea Hamilton, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Theory Communications, which is an integrative communications agency based in Atlanta. So I got into PR in 2010. I actually went to Savannah College of Art and Design. I was majoring in fashion design, and I just knew I didn't want to be like a starving artist per se. Like, I had the creative side, but I knew I needed to like create revenue. So I took a slew of odd internships, and one of them I landed on was a fashion PR internship. And at the time, I actually had no clue what PR even was. It was never anything that was in my radar. It wasn't even like my top 5 of what I wanted to do with my life. But I was actually extremely intelligent. My mom, she is an educator. My dad is a creative. So I've always had the two. So when I went to apply for the internship, they asked me to write a press release, and it was so funny because I had no clue what a press release was. So I had quickly like Googled on my phone like press release, but I had great writing skills. So I immediately wrote something up just based upon what I Googled, and my boss at the time had hired me immediately on the spot because it was really good. So I am a mompreneur, as they say. I have a 3-year-old. She's about to be 4 in some months. She's crazy. She takes up all the free time I do have. But definitely it's been something very new and enlightening for me to balance being an entrepreneur and being a mother, because those are the two most important things in your entire life. And how do you take away time from either, right? What I do every night, I set a complete task list of everything that I need to complete for the next day. I don't really do them weekly and monthly because it's just so much, and you really want to target it. When you, like I said, when time management is an extreme focus, you need to do it daily. So each night before I go to sleep, if I do, like for the 2 hours that I get, I'm going to write down every single thing that I need to do for my daughter and every single thing that I need to do for work. And I don't go to sleep until I check off everything off of that list. And so that's why I may have a lot of sleepless nights, but it gets the job done for the time being. But as your child grows up, they get a little more self-sufficient. So it's definitely not as rough as it was in the beginning, but I do have an amazing support system. So whenever I do just need a day off or a day to just focus straight on work, I'm able to call in a family member or a friend or her father, and we're able to just make it work. But it's definitely been a rocky ride, but definitely a fun one that I would not trade in for the world. The biggest life lesson I would want to teach my daughter in this day and age, as a female especially, and especially as an African-American female, is to just stay true to yourself and stay 10 toes down on your morals and values. As a woman in this industry especially, you will be challenged, you will be tried, and you will be faced with tons of obstacles and people who are propositioning things just to make you feel like you need to get ahead. And as long as you stay true to yourself and your core beliefs and what you know you're capable of doing work-wise, you'll get so far in life. And by her seeing me work a lot, that's why I bring her around a lot. I really want her to grow up witnessing what I do, so she can really understand what it's like to be an entrepreneur and understand how hard her mom worked, so that if there are times that I'm unable to go to something or attend something due to work, she'll really understand it and really value why I may not be there. In the process of learning how to navigate through various industries of what our business services, it was really a lot of trial and error. So the first thing I always say is, with public relations, it's really like a math formula. Once you get the formula down, you're good. Everything else is about network. So it's math formula, and then the other part of it is network, right? So once you know the formula of how to properly promote a client, all you need is that network to send it to their market, their audience, those target brands, those target media outlets that are focused forward on what their industry is. So I knew what I was capable of. As I keep saying, like, when you know that you have that light within you to just do whatever you put your mind to, I never wanted to set a barrier on what I was going to do. So I didn't want to say, I'm only going to work with music people because that's what I'm just used to, because I knew, like, if I can find some sports contacts, I can do the same thing for an athlete. If I can find the contacts, Entrepreneur Mag, Forbes Mag, I can do this for an entrepreneur, a business owner. And I just pushed myself to that limit. But the key here is to never overpromise and underdeliver. So you have to be very honest with what you are capable of doing, and just never be dishonest with what you have done in the past. My one advice that I always give to all entrepreneurs is Networking is key. It's not about who you know, but who knows you. And to touch on that, I actually learned that from one of my mentors, Coach K, which everyone may know. He was one of the people who I kind of came up under and I watched a lot and learned a lot from. And the key of that is that you can walk in every single room and you can meet every single person, but did you leave enough of a stamp for them to know your name when you leave that room? So again, not about who you know, but who knows you. Did you really do everything in your power to leave something to make them remember you when you leave? Because that's the one thing that's going to make them look into you later, want to work with you later, want to give you a chance if you're starting out. You can catch us, Theory Communications, on Instagram at theory_comm with 2 M's. Or you can go on our website, www.theorycomm.com.